my God, that's a heavy donut. That is a very heavy donut. It's good though. Okay, made it to Charlotte. Now I gotta find a bike super quickly and a large picture frame. So I've been messaging with a lady on Craigslist about picking up a bike just a little bit north of Charlotte. So I'm gonna go over there and see if that works out. It's pretty cheap, so I have no idea what kind of like condition it's gonna be in. Most of the bikes, less than $100 on Craigslist, are all like, they need tons of work. So I'm just hoping to find something that works for like one day.
The other question is, will it fit? Will it fit? Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, that is in, but just barely.
So by and large, the bike rides really well. Honestly, this was a huge win. The only thing I had to modify was the back brakes. I had to essentially disable them because the back wheel is wobbling really bad and it's slamming into the brakes. All right, now I just got to tear this bike out of this SUV.
How was your trip down?
It was good. I came down yesterday.
Okay.
Had to get de-iced twice.
Oh, dang.
It was a snowstorm in Minneapolis and then another one in Baltimore where I had a layover. So,
Oh, okay. What time did you get in?
6.
Oh, okay. Did you rent a bike?
I bought this off Craigslist late last night. Yeah, it's in rough shape, but it works.
What are you gonna do with it when you're done?
I'll probably leave it at Goodwill or something.
Could I buy it from you?
Oh, I'll leave it with you if you want it. Absolutely, I'm literally just dropping it off, so if you want it, for sure.
Montana's been thinking of doing that too. He's been on Facebook Marketplace a little bit.
Oh, sure.
Dang, that worked out.
Okay, so all I have is this super zoomed in lens, so my apologies for the weird angle here, but the ride went super well. The bike held up just fine, so that's great. I stopped at Target to get something to eat, and I see there's a home goods store just across the way, so I'm gonna go see if I can get a picture frame for the other part of the trip. All right, you can see me again finally. Sorry about that. All I had was the 50mm lens, which was way zoomed in, which is why I kept missing my face on those shots. But everything went well with the bike. I got a picture frame now. I'm going to surprise Dan in Charlotte with that really cool photo of us shaking hands from years ago. I finally found the original copy of that photo. He doesn't know about it. Okay, look what I just picked up from Walgreens. It is massive. Dan, myself, 16 by 20. Take it back to the hotel, get it framed, and then we'll drive down to Charlotte and surprise Dan. So I actually made another video last fall or maybe summer about this picture with Dan and I, and how much it means to me. I had never actually seen the original photo though at that point, but when we were in Indianapolis last fall, we saw the NCAA Hall of Champions, which is where he said this photo was originally hanging. So I reached out to them and then spent 3 months tracking down the photographer, who 2 weeks ago finally got back to me that he had the photo and sent me the original copy to print. So I'm gonna surprise Crocodile DK with this photo. I gotta show you something.
All right.
I got you a gift, my man. I got you a gift. Check it out.
How? Whoa, how did you get this?
What do you mean? Dude, the guy got back to me last week and he said he found the photo on some like lost file drive. Like, I can't believe the guy put that much effort into it. Anyway, I was so excited to surprise you with this. Look at this. I signed it. Thanks for being my pal, Ben. Our friendship is based on this photo. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy?
Now me getting emotional, dude. Jeez.
I'm so sorry, man. I knew you would. I knew you would. I mean, it's so crazy. Dude, you should have seen me when I first saw this photo. I've never seen it in full color like this, you know? Isn't that crazy?
It's amazing.
Oh, that was nice of him to say hi. Nothing beats a cold, wet, rainy run. But I did have one of the best weekends of my life. I bought a bike, I sold a bike, I got to hang out with the Puma gang, and I surprised my best friend Dan with an amazing photo. So it really was the best weekend of my whole life, despite the rain.